Hi, this is Manikanda Prasad. My team is Karthik Bharadwaj. We done a project on multi-agent AI storytelling system, which is basically generate a story based on the prompt, and we can generate images, audio, video, which is relevant to the prompt. If it is relevant to the prompt, if a local ChatGPT and we connect to the ChatGPT Gemini AI for generating another prompt. If these two are failed, we generate a local LMO for backup.
For our project, as you can see, there's an user enter prompt where user can give a simple prompt such as a boy is running in a forest, and we are giving one round of communication as there's always a constraint of using tokens. So it is always preferred to use a lesser running, and based on the number of rounds, we can complete the story. Round one being the beginning of the story, and round seven being the climax of the story and the finishing of the story. So as we can see, there's a small story generated by using Llama version 3.370B versatile. Then also after the prompt is given and the story is communicated, we have given users four options. One is just to approve and continue the video production, or we would like to add more rounds to finish the entire story. And three, add a specific content, such as if the writer wants to add some protagonist or some expensive work, so we can add more into this. Or we can also rerun the whole thing by pressing 4. And here I'm gonna approve the story which is given, and it starts working on the scene pipeline. And here Gork Llama 3.8b instant works the most of the work, and Llama 3.18 also works with it in the behind to give a evolution on the scenes which is produced in the story, where the boy and the Ari has a mysterious event and it has a tension of 8 by 10, which has a medium pacing. And also it gets a specific SFX for the story based on the phase line. So the Whispering Woods has a creaking branches and whispers, and the Ancient Clearing has a creaking branches and distance howling. It has a pace of slow and tension of 6 by 10, same as the first scene. And here the images are getting generated. This will usually take around few minutes for as it is an AI generation models. They have to run one by frame. So it's gonna take a little late. Uh, each image takes 3 minutes to two minutes, and overall phase line takes around 20 minutes to 15 minutes. So we'll be waiting till the pictures are generated, and we'll be showing you the example images. As you can see, we have attempt one out of four, and it is using model flux. So Pollination AI is one of the free image generators online, which has four models: Model Flux, Flux Pro, Text 1, Text 2, which are image generation models. They use open source for image generation. In the story phase, scene phase line, the story which has prompted is saved into a JSON file where we can access the JSON file from the storages. Here it shows the story ID, the total number of scenes, the title of the story, location, time of the day, weather, atmosphere, and the lighting of the images. Characters are also given its names. Then narration, the storyline goes on, and it gives an emotional tone, pacing, narrative prompt, narration style, music, music tempo, SFX ambient sounds, arc stage, source agent, and duration estimation, scene IDs. It gives everything for all the rounds, and it gives a final evaluation, and a story comes. As we can see, the images are generated and are stored in our local machine, which can be accessed again in the storage. So we got a C1, a scene one. This is one of the generated images. This is the second image, and this is the third image. Based on the number of scene lines, the number of images are generated according to the story. Then we have our specific audio generators, which has TT narration and flux, which helps us to generate the story lines based on the audios. And this is our pipeline. And for complete the video, I'll be presenting an example story videos we have done before. Example, once the images are generated, we have a video generator using Magic R AI, which helps us to make images into videos. And this is one of the examples of that AI. And we have a specific pipeline where we generate the whole thing from story prompt to audio generation, image generation. So this is our presentation, and we have shown our vocal